Pieces of news.
Too legit, too quick. Too legit, too quick.
Minifigs!
Guys, the return of minifigs triumphantly. Actually, we're going to do the beer first. You're right.
Yeah.
Let's not put a jinx in this. This is
Prison City
Brewing Company in Auburn. A great pub, by the way. If you ever get to go there, they're a brew called Mass Right. So I'm really burping here. It's a New England IPA. Gross. So smooth.
Listen, I'm glad that they have a brewery up there. I've never had a.
Oh, we're eating first. We're going to eat before minifigs come out.
Or minifigs eating.
We're not going to introduce the food. So.
All right. Let's do it.
That's just from my mouth, my belly.
Let's see what we got.
They can guess what it is. From the crunch.
I guess.
Okay, guys, here's the minifig package here.
That's pretty
it's
awesome.
It's a new series. We haven't done this in a while.
Oh, yeah, I got
Series 22. It's like a Yeti.
I got like a
that's the guy
Russian. Oh, you can have him.
I don't know. You can fuck him, man. Who did I get?
Damn.
No, I mean, there's a lot of good looking people. Let's see though. Oh, do you want the hot pepper lady?
I definitely want that.
We can trade.
Oh, he does have a
she has
dog
two heads.
with him.
She has two heads. She has a smiley face and like a snarky face. That's fun.
I think they all do now.
You know what? I'm okay with that. She also has separate hair from so you can like get her out of costume and put the hair on.
I'm pretty excited about that. Actually,
And she's a redhead. We're definitely trading. Look at this. This is you. You're like a little hot pepper.
And you're like an old Russian
and
man.
I'm an old Russian man
with
a sword. And Connor's totally gonna steal that from me, by the way. She also just has like a little one block for some reason. I'm not sure that's
I'm sure it tells you how to put them together. Yeah.
That doesn't.
Does it? No. This is not the correct one for this one.
Well, maybe they just gave you the same one because it's all the same pieces.
Because it's all the same. That's racist.
I don't think so, but we'll see how this goes.
I can put a
I am completely
I can put a guy on a tricycle.
Yours is like an alien lady, isn't it? Yeah, it's right there.
There's like
part. See, I don't know what this is right here. Maybe it's part of her backpack. Oh, okay. That's like her oxygen.
Oh, okay. So this is like
a tank of stuff.
She has She has like a something with a cup in it. Well, I don't know what this is about. It's like a little cup, like a bottle of milk or something.
Yeah, it's her milk to go with her chili. That is so
her hot
funny.
pepper challenge.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
This is actually a pretty cool helmet. I like.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm gonna. But we do the trade if you want. You don't have to though. I'm not.
I definitely want to, but I'm putting this one together.
Yeah, so I like how she's like, I'm not trading for this, so I'm just gonna take it. So.
Yeah, right. You don't get this one.
Just taking that one. So
I'll take this, guys. I'm doing. How are you guys doing? You got like a whole little bug guy over there. That's fun.
She's like an alien lady.
Alien.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Creature of some sort. That's
yeah,
fun.
yours comes with a dog. That's adorable.
I'm gonna name him Balto.
Perfect. It's been a really rough week. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a rough fucking week. Louie's dying. We all got the stomach bug.
But very slowly
at
this point. Like,
but yeah, so, and then we all got the stomach bug, like, in succession. And it was
interesting.
Horrible.
Abby may be getting a stomach bug right now.
Oh, you're all going to get it and just be ready
we've already
to
had it twice, so.
fucking puke and shit at the same time. It's
hopefully that's Saturday. Huh?
Oh, God,
Saturday.
yeah, I hope not. And if you are feeling it all sick, please don't bring it.
Survive.
I don't know.
Maybe
It's
that's
not
like
fun.
part of the adventure.
Oh my god.
We have to get through this with a horrible stomach.
I love that his shield is a snowflake.
He is a snowflake. He's Captain Snowflake.
Captain Snowflake. Oh my god.
And his dog Balto.
Please let him be Captain Snowflake.
I mean, Abby's gonna probably name him anyway.
I love this lady. She's spicy like me.
Oh, he has like a mad face, and he has just like a nonplus.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Some
She's gone now.
And destroyed.
He's gone. She's gone now. Guys, so how you doing, Matt? How you doing? We heard bad week. You bad week too? You okay?
No, it's been a long week. There's a lot of stuff. I don't think it was that bad. Next week's gonna be another long week. So really, the week after that's kind of gonna be my litmus test for how everything's going, because there's a lot of stuff that kind of hinged on other stuff in the last couple weeks, and so it's a lot of not high anxiety, but like a lot of just moving parts that I have to try to get into place. So I really didn't have that bad a week. It was just full.
You have to punch it in the place.
I need I need a time to just stare at a wall for a little bit. You know, that type of deal. But how are you? You know,
today was kind of my wall staring day. I caught up on most of my stuff, and then other stuff I was like, I'm not going to do that today.
That's a tomorrow problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm doing good. I went to see a pretty awesome concert last night at the Landmark.
you don't say.
With a good friend, and a bunch of people I don't know.
Like hundreds of other people you don't know.
No, I knew most of those people, just the people that he came with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're all friends, actually. We're like, hey, Miguel, okay, Bobby, Jake, this guy over here.
It was like every time I go to the mall.
But
Like, hey, Miguel! I'm like, no.
three great groups. The opener was this group called Skinny Lister, which is very like Irishy, like Irish band. They're from England though, which is interesting. But the second band was an awesome, which I bought the T-shirt for, a punk group called Anti-Flag. I guess it's been around for a very long time, but
Damn it.
out of Pittsburgh.
I haven't seen punk music in so long.
And they were great. They were awesome. And then Flogging Molly, of course, was amazing. There's a masterful showman. There's actually a dude that was like your Patronus. He was like a sporty looking dude with a beard and a Kango on, and he's just playing a mandolin most of the time. And I was like, that's like Master Patronus. He's like, expect a Patronum. I'm like, that guy comes out.
Burn up the Mando.
It was pretty nice. Yeah, that's it. It was good friendship, good camaraderie, and then.
Did you maybe I'll take a glass and clink it together at one point?
Oh, we definitely. Well, not glass. They don't have glass at the Landmark, but yeah, our cups, our plastic cups. Think that I biodegradable ones there? Nope, not yet.
Landmark's messing around.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we got a little bit of news, maybe.
I got a lot of news.
Things. I don't.
I have 17 items.
Guys, The Mandalorian is out. I'm not going to give you any spoilers because you haven't watched it.
Yeah, you better not.
Haven't watched it, maybe. But
Joel's in this. Though, right?
I'm just going to say there's all the toys. Every toy you're thinking of, like, hey, they can make a toy out of this. It's there.
Like, look how cute this animal is. Look at this cool gun. I wonder if it shot Nerf darts. Like, okay, well. Okay.
It was definitely toy-centric.
God, is a tool.
I was like, got it, John Favreau. We know you need money. Okay.
But also, speaking of John Favreau, Matt, he has not ruled out the return of Salcious B Crumb. So, are we excited about this? You know what I'm saying? We've had all these guest appearances from plucky side characters.
I'm not going to give you any spoilers for this episode. Like I said. But also, all the toys. Is there a Salcious Crumb doll in our future? Maybe.
Maybe
it's already made.
Can we get a family of Babu Fricks? I don't know.
Babu Freak. Babu.
Yeah.
Can't get one of Babu Booey.
Maybe it's one of the Babu Fricks' kids' names. Like Babu, the last name is first, maybe, in their culture?
Babu first.
Babu the First. Okay, so that's all I have for that one. But there's a huge thing, and I don't know if we talked about this last week, so stop me if you did, but the Expanse
game,
a Telltale series, has been announced.
Yeah, that looks pretty awesome.
Well,
I like
we
Telltale
have talked
games.
about being announced, but the trailer just dropped.
With drama.
And it looks...
Beltalowda.
That's in there. Beltalowda.
I mean, she is my favorite character from that series.
I'm like all in already.
Yeah.
Just like push it all in. Let's go.
And you can be good Beltalowda, or you can be shitty Beltalowda.
Yeah. Leave that guy.
It's a prequel, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a prequel.
Yeah.
You can tell, like, she doesn't have any kind of scars or anything. She's just very young in the, like, it's like
no metal legs yet.
Rising the ranks. Yeah. Maybe the last episode will be her leg getting chopped off or something.
That happens in the show.
Sure. Then maybe it's the beginning of the show.
She's perfectly fine until then.
Maybe she'd be like, it could have been my leg that got chopped off or something like that. But not in that voice, obviously. I can't do her accent.
Is there a different face for this one? Or was that it?
I don't know.
Gross. I mean, he's just
a
bud
check
man,
that
so probably not. Right?
Well, because that's like the mouth, because these are the eyes, but I wonder if there's like an angry mouth.
I don't know.
But I can't get this helmet off now.
That's
So
a good question.
That's
a good question.
Yeah, I'm interested, and I love Telltale, and I love the Expanse, and you put them together, and I will come.
Yep. To play it.
Yeah, sure.
That as well.
Oh.
No, I remember after seeing this, I played through the entire The Wolf Among Us. I just remembered how amazing that game is. Kind of watched most of it. There's parts that there's adults, not like sex, but there's like nudity in the game and stuff.
There's sensuality, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not even sensuality, just like they're in a strip club.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, and so it's the dirty.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the seedy nightlife.
Yeah, it's not, no one's having. It's not like there's no glorification of this. It's literally there's
It's not Grand Theft Auto.
Strippers getting murdered, and you're trying to stop it. And other sex workers who we're not gonna say bad things about here.
Sorry.
We're not shaming sex workers.
No, I love that her other face is that she's like sweaty and hot.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because she ate the hot peppers and the milk, I guess.
But speaking of the Wolf Among Us 2 has been delayed.
Yep.
But for a good reason.
Part of the news I had. It's now been pushed out of the 2023 time frame for one that we thought it was going to come out this year.
But do you know why?
Yes.
According to
basically, Telltale's announced, and this has been a problem in a lot of studios in the last several years, that a project gets pushed out, and even if whether it's successful or not, the people that are involved are wronged to get this game out, and almost exploited. Yeah, and so they're basically like, to avoid that team fatigue and still have the best product, we're going to take a little beat here and wait and put it out next year. They already have the Expanse game coming out, which I think is going to be a big deal. And so they're going to take a little time and not mess it up.
I mean, and it like after again, very recently playing the first game over again for The Wolf Among Us, I can't be more happy about waiting for this game. Like if they make it even like 3/4 as good as what the first one was, especially with like updated technology and stuff, it's going to be an amazing.
Yeah, I think they could like frame rate graphics it up just a tiny bit, just enough, and I think it would be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe like because they've obviously that was their second game that they made, and they've definitely done some innovations in their newer games with like gameplay and stuff and storytelling. So it just feels like there's more stuff that can happen now. Yeah, that's all I have for that one. Did you look at the trailer I sent you for The Deceit 2?
Yes, that game looked like a game, definitely.
I thought you might your hackles might get up a little bit.
I didn't like it. I was like, what is this about?
It's an asymmetrical multiplayer game coming to PC and consoles, of course. You're basically like you're
I read about the first one. Yeah,
you're trying to figure out like who in your group is a murderous infected terror. And like it basically shows the person like making a choice, and then like the other person being like, "That was the right choice," and like looking at the camera, and you're like, "Oh man."
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely fucking weird, and I was like, "What is happening here?"
I like weird games.
I like scary games too. I just didn't really understand it, but I'm like, am I meant to understand it? So,
but guys, there was another super scary trailer that I sent you too. And hopefully you saw this.
Oh, it's so scary.
The new trailer for the Haunted Mansion. The first one, guys. It's the first trailer for Haunted Mansion. See, we got tons of celebrities in this. Let's go, right?
I was like, hopefully they're going to do Tower of Terror, but instead, Haunted Mansion.
There is a made-for-TV Tower of Terror movie. And I feel like it had like Gilbert Gottfried in it. Oh no, it had Steve Guttenberg.
There's a really tall guy that used to work for me that we call the Tower of Terror. Because we always hit on this one really small girl, and we said it like they got together in the Tower of Terror.
No, I was like,
like maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I am a fan of the ride. I got to go to Disney World once, and that ride was fun. So,
so really, that's what she's based all of her.
And then I've definitely seen the like 1998
#HumbleBrag.
version of the movie with
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. So I mean,
Eddie Murphy and Cloris Leachman, yeah.
And a lot of other people. Like that was also an ensemble. So,
but this one, that one didn't have Rosario Dawson, Owen Wilson, Dan DeVito, Chase W. Dillon, Lakeith Stanfield, or Tiffany Haddish.
Chase W. Dillon's in this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dylan or Dillion.
I don't know.
He might be part of the Dillions universe. It might be Billions, Trains,
Dillions. And thousands.
I think that's actually a unit of dildos, so...
I have a Dillion dildos.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's like a lot.
Can we name this like Dillions?
No.
Just Dillions.
We can't.
Just Dillions.
Maybe not.
2003? Wow, I thought it was older than that.
You were like a grown-up, honey, then.
Wallace Shawn was in that movie, and so was Jennifer Tilly.
And Lawrence Gleason was not in the movie. So this is described as a motley crew of so-called spiritual experts to help rid their home of supernatural squatters, including the Black Widow Bride and the Hatbox Ghost.
We gotta look for the Hatbox Ghost.
I also couldn't tell what time period this was supposed to be taking place in. I get it doesn't.
Who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They're probably all going to find out their old ghosts at the end anyway.
Right. Probably.
Except for the little kid.
And we'll find out the ghost was in ourselves.
Lakeith Stanfield.
The ghost was inside us all along.
I was the
And that's because nobody said, bless you when I sneeze! It all comes back together.
It's all coming back to
Well, to jump off of that...
Yeah, jump off.
Actual ghost face sightings have been happening across the United States ahead of the Scream 6's movie release.
Starring Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, it's like somebody went to a Spirit Halloween store and got a mask.
Yeah. So what I love is that, of course, this is from Screen Rant, and they've just been really, like, I've not been happy with their reporting lately.
They've been miss or miss.
There's been 2 sightings across the United States, all across the vast United States.
Like across the whole United States?
Yes. Yeah, I was like, okay, sure. This is a news story.
I feel like I could go across the United States and accidentally see more than 2 people.
Exactly. Just walking, exactly. So,
I just like wearing this.
But interestingly, the first spotting was at Sonoma Plaza in California, a block away from there where the original movie was filmed. No shit. Wow. But then this one did make me laugh. A second occurrence in Arizona during their big blizzard this week. And the guy was just walking through the blizzard dressed as...
Again, he was probably like, I can't put my hat and put this mask on.
No, this will be warm. It covers everything. Yeah,
for $3.
Yeah. So, I mean... And, there's speculation whether it's for the movie theater, the production company's doing it, or
if so, they're not doing a good job, right?
Yeah.
This is our marketing.
Weren't there more of those metal obelisks within a week?
Obelisks,
yeah,
guys?
That was a thing. Remember? Remember that shit?
Is it aliens? It's not aliens.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's just people.
The Balls of Rochester. It's like the same thing.
Yeah, it's like the Balls of Rochester.
The Balls of Rochester is one of the best oldie time English pornos I've ever seen. I'm Rochester.
We were talking about old porn the other day at work, and I was just like, why would you go back and watch that?
There's some good stuff, and all of them have that blaring music that's how did anyone get an erection to this music? What? Why? Why is that part of the porno? Jesus. Who thought, God damn it. Because it's my brother. My brother's a sound designer. He does good music stuff,
because everyone just turns the sound off.
And he just why does he have a trumpet?
Okay. Hey, Star Trek Discovery is ending with season 5. Final season.
Matt, what's your favorite season?
I haven't watched any of it
yet. It's going to be season 5 because we're going to catch up.
Are we going to do a podcast then?
Oh my god. No, if we're going to do a podcast, it's going to be Voyager, so hands down.
What?
Yes, we did the episode, and especially when we did the episode where both Paris and Janeway turn into lizards. They then get transported to a planet to live the rest of their lives, but instead of doing that, they have sex and make a bunch of baby lizards.
And they make more baby Janeway lizards!
Then they're changed back into each other and have to still work together.
Yeah. Yep.
That's an episode.
Oh, I remember it. I remember it very well. No,
the fuck?
Because I love it because they show...
Why?
That might be my most favorite romantic scene on TV because they they pan down to the lizards by a little
yes!
And the lizards are like, ooh, ooh, lizard
Why?
sex, and it's adorable.
Like, well, the only weird and they're also the lizards are like an evolution of human beings.
Yeah.
Janeway only turns into a lizard because she gets like scratched or something. Some bullshit. I'm like, what?
Instant evolution.
Like, what the fuck?
Guys, the final season is supposedly coming out early 2024. There's no confirmed lizard sex in the final season of Discovery.
Yet.
Yeah.
Have you watched Lower Decks, by the way?
Upper Decker?
Yeah,
Lower
Upper
Decks.
Decker, that's right.
No, I haven't had a chance. I don't have Paramount Plus.
Can we maybe
lend the as long as it has all of it, because I returned the original one and got back a new one, and I don't remember if it has all the episodes on. Yeah,
because we just watched the first 2 seasons of Lower Decks, and it's pretty great.
Listen, you're my favorite legally acquired media person, but I do have other legally acquired media people.
How fucking dare you?
She cheat on you with another legally acquired media person.
It pays to work with.
I got all that stuff legally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said legally acquired.
Watching it and pressing the download button that's on all those kind of applications. And it's like, download this. I'm like, okay, you got it,
We'll see what it is. Sometimes it's awesome. Sometimes it's the version of, what was it?
Morbius.
Pirates.
Oh.
No, the Harry Potter.
We are pirates.
No, the Harry Potter, what's his face movie, the last one we watched. Yeah, no, the one we burned, and it was just so bad. The copy was terrible. Newt Scamander.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot about that.
I mean, I think they made the movie better, honestly.
It was so bad that I just erased it from my mind. It was like
Morbius was better, though. The movie wasn't, but the quality was.
I mean, the movie was amazing. Also, a great card if you get that in Marvel Snap Map.
We are pirates.
So you get Morbius, keep that card.
I have Morbius.
Use it.
I haven't used it yet.
You get some discards, you can chop them up, and Morbius gets more points.
All right, well, I mean, it'll be easier now because I can just watch all 5 seasons and just binge them, so.
You can.
Yeah, I mean, once I get them.
The Adventures of Michael and the Crew.
Because I'm never paying for Paramount. It's so expensive.
I only have one thing left. It's not that big. It's kind of interesting.
Don't sell yourself short, honey.
I have one thing that is big and interesting. I have 2 things, actually.
I have one more thing, too.
Is it big and interesting?
Okay,
now?
Jack Kesey is the person playing Hellboy in the reboot called The Crooked Man. You have actually seen, both of you have seen Jack Kesey in something.
Like naked?
He was not naked. He was Black Tom in Deadpool 2.
Okay, I remember that
big
character.
Black Tom guy, yeah, in the prison scenes. He's Deadpool, he's Hellboy, which he's a big dude, so that's kind of cool. Like
I mean, you got it.
Yeah, he's got like.
Which is interesting because the character of Black Tom Cassidy not that big. He's a large guy.
But I think they were trying to make him prison big, prison built in this one. So the dude's a big dude, and should be good in Hellboy, I guess.
He's a brother of the current X-Men Ghost Rider guy.
Ghost Rider.
Who's the Banshee,
Ghost Rider from
Banshee Sean Cassidy,
BTS?
who got a shard of the Spirit of Vengeance in him, and is now like the Screaming Skull or some bullshit like that. And he's basically like we need the X-Men popular guy. We need to have them have a Ghost Rider guy. Okay,
sure.
Screaming Skull, sure. You got it.
Also, he already has a power, and now he has another power.
Yeah, he's the Spirit of fucking Vengeance, so give me that power.
Yeah, I don't need any other power.
Sucks.
Yeah.
But
I also can do this thing with my arms.
That's what, like Spider-Man, but he has the Spirit of Vengeance. I'm like, he good. Like
then he don't need spider powers anymore.
Like, this is good because he can do anything, and like literally take down the Hulk and shit. Okay,
by looking at him.
Cool. I'll let's say 2 things. One's quick. Diablo, and I might have said I might have forgot to say this. The Diablo 4 beta early access gameplay trailer came out, baby.
Yeah, how excited are you?
It's March 17th through the 19th.
I can't wait to make my own Diablo character.
I'm going to be drinking, then getting over being drunk.
Right.
The big bad in this Diablo, not Diablo. He dead. It's Lilith. So it's a lady.
Nice.
It's usually all like about this.
Right? Sure.
Women
empowerment. Yeah.
And you can make your own lady character.
But Matt, They also have
I mean, I would
dudes
hope
on
so.
horses and up to 4-player co-op. There's 3 of us. We need to get one more person.
Whoa!
Who's our 4th player?
You can ride a horse around.
Can we ride all 4 of us ride the horse together?
Jamie, we'll get Jamie to play.
Okay.
She's like, no. Fair enough.
Can we all ride the horse together?
We can ride that donkey together, but not the horse.
Fair enough.
No, it's just like they just like show like the regular like this could be any Diablo game, like, but also horses, and you're like, okay, like I'm killing people. I don't want to be on a horse.
Yeah. Is it getting me
mountain
places
combat?
faster? I guess.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what it's about. Like you can move a little faster. You can buy this in the cash shop. Like, okay, cool.
Microtransactions.
Definitely gonna be a live service game.
Well, talking about demons
Talk about
and devils and
always
evil shit.
Always hell Satan.
There's a newest Children of the Corn that's coming out. Did you know about this? I certainly did.
Are the children finally made of corn? Like
I bring the horror news though every once in a while. I do bring it. It's the 11th installment of the Children of the Corn movies, which I was like, what?
11?
Matt, name
What?
Name the second, third, and fourth. Give me the subtitles for the
Okay.
I know 5th, and it's the best
Children
one.
of the Corn.
I know the second.
Children of the Corn 2,
That's the best
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn 3, Sweet Corn Mine. Children of the Corn
That's
4,
On the cob. Off the cob.
Off the Cob.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. No, you're right.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
off
So
the-
no, but I'm gonna say number 5
And this
is
is the actual name.
is really Children of the Corn Urban Harvest, which we have to burn because there is a scene where the corn monster
It's just around the corner.
swallows a woman, a teenage girl, and a Barbie doll is pushed through a tube to show this girl
Yep.
going through the corn monster, and it is 1995 glory. Beautiful. Just
Somebody's like,
beautiful.
how are we going to do these? How are we going to do this practical effect? I'm like, I have an idea.
Yeah. And it's literally like a Barbie doll. She's got her arms up and she's like, no!
And the guy was like, daughter, do you have any
Yeah.
Barbie dolls?
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
Amazing.
Children of the Corn 6, The Colonel's Revenge.
Yes.
Children of the Corn 7 is Corn Cuties. I can confirm.
Corn
Cuties.
cuties, yes. Children of Corn.
With a K.
Yeah, they're like little
Corn.
baby cornies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Children of Corn 8, they tried to get like really serious and it was like the killing fields.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
they all
like a
get
noir.
it. Yeah, yeah.
back to the basics.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the noir.
And then 9 is Reborn because there's always got like you got to be a reborn. Recorn. Oh my god.
Jesus.
We need to list these.
Christ.
We
Jesus
need
Christ.
to list these.
Oh my
Recorn.
Okay.
Recorn. And then 10 is New Harvest. That actually probably is the name of one of them. Oh my god, I'm gonna look it
And then
up.
the 11th is coming out. So we got them all, guys.
Wow. So anyway, just to bring us back real quick, it's
I don't know where we are.
they let critics, watch it. They're like, oh, you can watch it ahead of the release,
And they went, is shit.
and they all were like, it's
They
complete
should've.
fucking garbage.
No.
Yeah, like
Stop. First of all, nobody even knows the other
Yeah.
ones because they were bad. So don't make another one.
Guys, I mean, Cocaine Bear came out, and there's already a Meth Gator. So I'm just saying. We're
oh, I
fueled
was
up.
wrong. 3 is Urban Harvest, but I was right about the year,
How fucking
1995.
But I was right. 7 is Corn Cuties. It's like a Muppet Baby style for Children of the Corn.
Oh my god, here we go. Children of the Corn. 2, The Final Sacrifice. 3,
No, it's
Urban
not, though.
Harvest.
That's the-
4,
they're
The
still going.
Gathering. 5, Fields
These
of
are lame.
Terror.
Our names are much better.
Oh,
Isaac.
Children of the Corn, though, 6, 666, Isaac's Return. 7,
Isaac,
Revelation.
and we were like, I'm
Yeah.
following this whole plot line.
Then there
I'm glad
was
Isaac
just
stopped.
a Children of the Corn 2009. Okay, lazy. Children of the Corn.
It's that reboot where they're just like, we're going to
Sure.
rebrand it as the
Next one is Genesis.
Oh, wait.
Then there was one called, I'm not even kidding, Children of the Corn Runway? Like they have to
No,
be
no.
fashion?
Well,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
fashion.
Marlin corn.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
All of my clothing is made of corn. Sachet,
Corn. So
chantilly,
hot right now. Corn.
Work it, girl, work it.
and
Come,
puff,
girl.
and husk.
Corn. Children of the Corn 10, X Corn X.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, little tangent there. Had to go through all
I
that.
have
shit.
one last thing. If anyone
I
wants
liked
to-
our names
I
way
can work
better.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, Stranger Things. You're like, what?
I love all the horror stuff.
Is getting a
tonight.
stage play. Wait, what?
What?
Not Broadway, though, yet.
It's in London's West End, and it's going to be a stage play with an original story. It's called Stranger Things: The First Shadow, and it's going to follow Henry Krill, which you got Matt, of course, as our Stranger Things expert knows who Henry Krill is.
Yeah, Henry Krill is the
Mind Flayer, right?
The Tum Tum Monster.
Yeah.
No, it's Vecna. Come on, dude.
Yeah, Vecna, the Mind Flayer.
Well,
it's all the same thing.
He's not the same.
He's
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever. It's all the same. It's all evil.
He's also the demigod.
They're just using this to keep everyone from leaving Netflix.
Like, please, like we're doing. It's our tour.
They're like,
get a Tony.
You really care about these characters, right?
We gotta get a Tony.
Is Will finally gonna come out? We need to know.
We all know he's gay. It's fine.
Also, that town's straight fucked, right? Like,
Jesus Christ. So this
will come back from
this
this.
is a prequel set in 1959 in Hawkins, Indiana. So here's where it gets.
Where else would it
Here's
be?
where it gets like your brain's like, what? This is just one of the log lines. Young Jim Harper's car won't start. Bob Newby's sister won't take his radio show seriously. And Joyce Maldonado just wants to graduate and get the hell out of town.
Why?
So are we saying these guys are like in their 60s when the show happens? Or is the show happening in the 90s?
No, the show happens in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
In the 80s. Yeah.
So in the 50s, they're
It's still
teenagers.
30, yeah,
they're
20 years.
teenagers.
Okay, I guess.
30 years. That sounds about right.
But
But
then, a new student, Henry Krill, arrives. His family finds that a fresh start isn't so easy, and the shadows of the past have a very long reach.
But he was like a little kid when he murdered his family. So what the fuck?
Listen, why do you care?
What, guys? Are we going to see the show?
Like, wait, this is not
We're gonna go
historically
all the way to the
accurate.
West End.
Oh, well, no, I mean, it's going to come to Landmark eventually, right? Like,
So
well,
I
like
only
10
go,
years.
I go when it comes to Syracuse Stage.
I mean, it could be a season, just a season stunner, or like a last show of the season.
yeah.
The Stranger Things, the first shadow, and then we'll go together to opening night, and then they'll be like, "You can't come in." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
You have a lifetime ban.
Yeah, it's on this. I'm like, well,
No, Kevin will
They have a
get us in.
scroll. They
Kevin
have a
will get us in.
scroll.
Yeah.
They pull out a scroll.
what the
Like,
fuck?
how did you just scroll from?
Jesus, that's vindictive.
No, they have the photos up by the door. They're like, these
And
people
your
I can't come
children
either.
can't work, and also
Yeah.
your children can't work here still. Like, okay, well, Jesus
Whoa.
Christ.
Like,
They didn't want to work here.
shit. Yeah.
One of those things is a real thing, but it was a paper I had to
Good, because they can't work there.
sign. That's it, guys. That's all I got.
Well, they came out that time.
Well,
You also made a noise.
that
for
was
some
good.
reason. Yeah.
Good job, dude. Oh, you put the
okay, so
hair
we're-
on the mouth. I
This
love
is
it.
definitely the time to start fucking around. Yeah, we're
Guys.
guys.
Hey, find out.
And
Find
bang.
out.
Bang.
Is it the Bullet Club you're doing there?